It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar, a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. We're back here in Losail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique three-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Michael Schumacher, Senna, Tsunoda, Ocon, and Alex Albon, Antonelli, Behrman, Mika Hakkinen, and Colapinto, Gasly, Tremnitz, Jack Doohan, and Gabriel Bortoleto, Hadjar, O'Sullivan, Hulkenberg, and Paul Aaron rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. So we come to Qatar this weekend, and what's the word I'm looking for when I think about the middle part of this track? Relentless.
The whole track's relentless. It's predominantly built to be a motorbike circuit for an F.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That was one of my better ones. Well done, everyone. That was very good. You guys made me work.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time. It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar, a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Okay, mate, radio check, please, radio check.
Radio check.
Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 19.7. Schumacher, Tsunoda, Russell, Verstappen and Piastri. Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once more to the Middle East for what could be a very tricky night for our drivers tonight. Sandy, dusty, and with the sun setting, the temperature dropping too. This could be an intriguing event. Stand by for the Qatar Grand Prix. So we're back here in Losail, and this is the track map. 3.34 miles, 16 turns, and just one DRS zone out of turn 16. It's already a fast and flowing track after all. There's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS, though, through the long straight and into turn 1. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Alex Albon leads us away from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Michael Schumacher, Tsunoda, George Russell and Piastri, Leclerc, Senna, Behrman and Esteban Ocon, Antonelli, Hamilton, Pierre Gasly and Colapinto, Bortoletto, Aaron, Jack Doohan and Isaac Hadjar, Tremnitz, O'Sullivan, Hakkinen and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. So we come to Qatar this weekend, and what's the word I'm looking for when I think about the middle part of this track? Relentless.
The whole track's relentless. It's predominantly built to be a motorbike circuit. For an F1 car, that means a lot of G-force. It's hot here, it's humid this time of the year that we come to in Formula One, and this puts pressure on the drivers. It also puts pressure on the car and the demands of the tyres. So it's a brutal circuit.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Now use DRS. DRS now available. Leading the pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. Okay, 28 laps to go. Gap to your teammate behind, 5.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 11th. Time last lap, 1:30.9. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 10th place. And the time last lap, 1:25.6. Okay, clear. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, Lewis is in for his stop. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep... Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane. Green flag. You're in first position, front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window opens in 5 laps time, 5 laps. Tyre condition still looking good. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, safety car deployed, safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta, make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Copy that. Okay, some information on Bortoletto. Okay, they're out of this race. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. That's it, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Currently P11. Behrman just ahead. Push, push. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Doohan is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 9 laps to go. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, clear. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. dirty air of the car in front. Let's get past them. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Yes! Yes!
What a day it has been for Alex Albon, who takes the checkered flag and wins.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
From lights out to the checkered flag, each and every driver has this moment in the back of their mind. Now it's time for their celebrations. Our podium, it awaits. And only one can climb to the very top spot, and today it's Albon. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Have you got a moment? Need your input.
Hey, Chief. Just a reminder to kick off some research projects. We don't want to fall behind our rivals, and we haven't got anything in the pipeline at the moment. Thanks.